Welcome back to part 2 of installment 22 of my Jeopardy Everyday in October series, where I'm reviewing the PS3 version once again. And I'm currently out front with 10,600. I've only missed one clue so far in this game. Hopefully I can keep it at that. And player 2 is 1,400, player 3 is 600. We'll select first in Double Jeopardy, which are starting right now.
Title possessions. Religion. Geometry. Presidential families. When they were in high school.
Oh, gosh.
And word origins.
Okay.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
Geometry for 400.
The Pythagorean theorem. The square of this of a right triangle equals the sum of the squares of the two other sides. It's player 1.
What is the hypotenuse? Geometry
All right,
for
let's
800.
Get back into this. The formula for this measure of a pyramid is 1/3 of base times height. Yes, player 1?
What is the volume?
That's correct.
Geometry 1200.
The term for this type of triangle comes from the Greek for with equal legs. Yes, player 1?
What is isosceles?
That is correct. Pick again.
Geometry 1600.
It's a line or segment that touches a circle at exactly one point. Okay, player 1?
What is a chord?
No.
No. Maybe it's
Any
a
other
tangent.
takers?
Or no. Tangent is sine, cosine.
Here's the correct response. A tangent.
Oh, tangent was right?
You get to pick again, player 1.
Geometry for 2000.
Here's Sarah. She'll show you.
A pair of angles that add together to make a right angle are known as this type of angle.
Let's hear it, player 1.
What is congruent? Are you kidding me?
Anyone else?
Maybe it's complementary.
We're talking about complementary.
Yeah, complementary.
Player 1. Pick again.
Word origins for 400.
This ground meat sandwich gets its name from a German port city. It's player 2.
Frankfurter, yeah. Oh no, it's not a Frankfurter.
Anyone else want to?
I think Frankfurter's a hot dog.
Yes, player 1.
What is a hamburger?
We return to you.
Word
player
origins
1.
for 8.
This wood-eating insect gets its name from the Latin for wood-eating worm. Player 1.
What is a termite? Word origins
Player
12.
1, back to you. This word for a kind of land mass comes from a word meaning to contain.
I'm not going to try this one.
Here's what we wanted. A continent.
Oh, continent. Yeah.
We return to you, player 1.
I'm probably going to regret this, but when they were in high school for 400.
He ran track at Skyline High in Oakland. Good practice for the role of Forrest Gump.
Oh.
It's player 1.
Who is Tom Cruise?
Sorry.
No, Tom Hanks.
Any other takers? Okay, player 3.
George Clooney.
Sorry, that's... Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player 2.
Tom Hanks.
That's it. A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
When they were in high
player
school,
2.
800.
As a teen in British Columbia, she said her goal was to be a California beach bum. She got her wish on Baywatch.
Who is Pamela Anderson?
Player 1. Good. All right. Let's
When
get
they were
back
in high
into
school
this.
for 12.
Player one.
Oh gosh.
Answer. The first of the daily doubles. You are currently in the lead. Decide on
Just
your wager,
1,000.
player one. Here is your daily double clue. To make extra money, she sometimes cleaned out the tour bus for her mom Naomi and sister Winona.
Who is Ashley Judd?
You have maintained your lead. There you go. You get to pick again, player
Word
one.
origins for 1600.
This highest natural singing voice for women is Italian for what is above. Here is what we wanted. Soprano.
And word origins
Player
for
one,
2000.
you pick again, please. This term for a leading character of a literary work comes from the Greek for first combatant. It's player three.
Protagonist? Yeah. I think antagonist is the
Player
villain.
three. You're in command of the board.
When they were in high
As
school,
a
1600.
high school basketball star in Irvington, New Jersey, this royal rapper led her team to 2 state championships. Let's hear it, player one.
Who is Queen Latifah? When they were in high
A lot of
school for
clues, a lot of
2000.
categories. He played quarterback for the Terrell High School Tigers before he won an Oscar for playing Ray Charles.
My gosh. I want to know this.
Here's what we wanted. Jamie Foxx.
Never gotten that.
You again, player one.
Title possessions for 4.
Of Henry Adams. Yes, player two.
Education?
You got it.
Alright. It's education.
All right, let's get back into this.
Title possessions,
Player
800.
two has control of Edwin Drood. Let's hear it, player one.
What is mystery?
That's right, way to go. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player one.
Title
Make a
possessions for
selection.
1200.
Of Nat Turner. It's player one.
What is the Confessions?
Good for you. We return to you, player one.
1600 title possessions.
Of Duddy Kravitz. Okay, player one.
What is apprenticeship? And like I said, I might be using Google for this, but you know what? It's
Please
my
begin,
videos and I can
player
do what I
one.
want. Title possessions, 2000.
Of Young Werther. Yes, player two.
The Sorrows? It's the Sorrows.
All right, let's get back into this.
Religion,
Player
400.
two has control. People of this religion call Christians and Jews, their fellow monotheists, al-Kitab, people of the book. Here's what we want. Islam.
Oh, Islam.
Player two, back to you.
Religion, 800.
One of 3 major branches of Christianity. It originated in a 16th century Reformation. Here's what we wanted. Protestantism.
Protestantism, alright.
You again, player two.
Religion, 1200. Where's the other daily double?
Answer. The other daily double. You're in second place, so what's
1200
going to be? Player two. Okay, here is the clue. This term for a Jewish house of worship comes from the Greek for meeting.
Synagogue?
Correct.
Synagogue is right.
Player two, back to you. For
Religion,
our next
1600.
selection. Begin this act, part of penance, by saying, "Bless me, Father, for I have sinned." Then spill the beans. It's
I should
player
know
2.
this. Confession. Yeah.
Player 2, you pick again.
Didn't hit me. Religion 2000.
Zen, a branch of this Asian religion, aims for satori, or enlightenment.
What is Buddhism?
Player 1, Player 1, start us.
Presidential families for 2000.
His son married Mary Catherine Helen in the White House on February 25th, 1828. Okay, player 3.
John Quincy Adams. Okay, John Quincy Adams.
All right, let's get back into this.
Families 400.
Player 3 has his daughter Margaret was born in Independence, Missouri. Yes, player 2.
Jimmy Carter. No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I'll give it a try.
Let's hear it, player
It's
1.
not Jimmy Carter. Who is Dwight Eisenhower? No.
That's incorrect.
But I've got this
Anyone
out of
else want
reach.
to hazard a guess on this?
Don't want to do something to put it in reach.
Let's hear
for
it,
them.
player 3.
Harry Truman is right.
That's it. Player 3, back to you for our next song.
Families 800.
This 26th president's youngest son, Quentin, was killed in air combat during World War I. Yes, player 1.
Who is Theodore Roosevelt?
Yes. Player 1, you start.
1600.
This 8th president's wife, Hannah, died of tuberculosis in 1819. Yes, player 1.
John Quincy Adams is number 6. Who is Martin Van Buren? I had to recite the Animaniacs song in my head.
And we'll wrap up the board with...
Last one for 1200.
He married his second wife, Edith Bowling Gault, during his first term. The correct response is Woodrow Wilson.
Okay, Woodrow Wilson.
You all move on to Final Jeopardy, which will continue after these messages. So much depends on how you do in the Final Jeopardy category, which today is poets.
Okay.
So, what's your wager?
I'm just gonna do 800.
All right, players, this is what it comes down to. Here is the Final Jeopardy clue. Fired from a job for laziness, he wrote, I lean and loaf at my ease, observing a spear of summer grass. Did you come up with the correct response?
William Wordsworth.
And that was
No. 1,605. That drops her down to
your
29.95.
response.
Ralph Waldo Emerson.
And
That will cost her 14.50, knocking her down to
your
47.50.
response?
My response is Walt Whitman, and
this
I am
correct
correct.
response will add how much to your score?
800, taking me to
Congratulations,
$22,000.